My name is Gio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round one of the Corellia Galactic Championship qualifier. Super excited today. For this round one, we have a community team up. Gold Squadron podcast is teaming up with X-Wing Chile, and my co-host for this round is...
Francisco Salazar, head professor.
That's right. So, Francisco, I'm looking to have a good time here. We'll break down lists in a little bit, but for anybody who's just joining us, we are live from this qualifier. The top 32 players in this event will make it to Coruscant. Those top level players trying to get that championship belt and get that swag. Also, top 32 gets an awesome enamel pin to commemorate this event, starting the GSP pin series. Pretty cool stuff. I'm really excited. One thing I need my mods here real quick. I have not had an opportunity to post the event stream link on any of the places, just because trying to get everything running. If I can get one of y'all to do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Please and thank you. Real quick, Nick, maybe send me the link again. I might have the wrong link, or you may have copy-pasted the wrong link in there. Is what I'm thinking might have happened with TTT. So we'll have lists here in a second, but we can actually just go ahead and start breaking them down. Francisco, go ahead and tell me what the player on the left is playing.
Okay, so he's playing General Grievous. He has Crackshot on it on the Soulless 1 title, which makes it a really tough ship to kill. And then he spawned 4 Petronaki Arena Aces, all of them with Gravity Deflection and Predator. So he will be trying to tractor his rival into rocks and roll more die, repeat his defense die. It's a very tricky list to play.
And the other player on the right? And what's the player on the right playing? We may have lost Francisco there, but so I'll continue here. We have 4 Black Sun Assassins, all with Crackshot. No, I can hear you now. You're back. 4 Black Sun Assassins, all with Crackshot, and we'll see how this gets played out. Both of these lists, you know, I would classify them as more in the KG realm. You know, they don't really want to joust. They have some tricks up their sleeves. I'm curious to see how this goes. I know a lot of our experienced stream viewers are waiting for me to open up the betting, and I'll get to that. Just had 102 things, and the 103rd thing is going to be opening up that betting. We'll have it up right now. If you've never played Choose Your Champion here on Gold Squadron Podcast, it's just a fun way to interact with the stream and choose your champion. And before we go too far, I want to remind you guys that this game and all of our games today are brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. Use that coupon code Corellia 2020 for 15% off. And Francisco here, before we go too far, what is the name of your channel?
Well, our channel's name is X-Wing Chile. It's a community channel. Currently, my squad, the Sith squad, is running the channel, but we stream content from throughout all of the community. So we have rookie tournaments, other type of tournaments. We serve the channel to the community, so we're just in control of it for a moment, but it belongs to the community. X-Wing Chile on YouTube.
All right, fantastic. So, Francisco, looking at this matchup, if you were playing Choose Your Champion, who would you be choosing?
Well, I actually played against these 4-star Vipers yesterday in a Brazilian tournament, and they are really, really tricky. Those barrel rolls can fit in lots of places, so I would go with the Star Vipers. I just saw that he was moving really well, those barrel rolls, keeping formations. So I think he's a really, really experienced player with them. So I'll go with the Star Vipers. I think he's going to do really, really well.
All right. Thank you to those who are gifting and who have pressed that sub button. You can do that every 30 days with Twitch Prime. It's absolutely free. Or you can go ahead and sub to the channel. Gets you less commercials and access to all of our stream archives right away. You don't have to wait for us to get that onto YouTube. So looking at this matchup, I'm really curious to see what's going to be the engagement here between General Grievous and these Geonosians, because obviously you have Grievous who likes to flank, right? And these Star Vipers, their specialty is basically to not engage. But even though, right, that's essentially their strategy. But one of the tricky things that I really like here is with the pinpoint tractor array that that the player on the left has, which again we'll get that fixed here in a little bit. We're just waiting. He has some possibilities to do some tricky things, you know, being able to move his ships also in unconventional ways, and maybe essentially be able to arc dodge here a little bit, and maybe try to take advantage of that, you know, different type of positioning. And right now, yes, we do know that the lists are not showing. We're having a bit of an error with the overlay. We're working on getting it fixed. Thank you for your patience.
Hey, Diona, the overlay on my end is updated. I'm not exactly sure what you're looking at, but I did send you an updated link, a live link, and again, it is updated on my end. So I'm not really sure if there's just an issue with.
All right, no, it looks good now. It looks good. I don't know.
Okay. Also, just to note, I cannot color code any of the arena aces.
Put in their names. Change the name to at the beginning, just put like three-letter abbreviations for each of the colors. So you know, purple, red, PLP. You know, you got it. You smart guy. You smart guy.
In the XWS, yeah. All right.
Not in the XWS. In the actually edit the physical name in TTT. Next to it, there should be a little pencil there.
Okay. Okay.
And there we go. We got it. We got an overlay. We did it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Kellyanna, thank you so much for those subs. Now, let's talk a little bit about the strategy here with the Star Vipers. And one of the tools that I have been able to reacquire, let me go ahead and get it here, is our Telestrator. The GSP Telestrator is back online. It actually is in a little bit of a different form. Let's do a little test here on my side. Do you guys see that? You should be able to see that.
Yep, you can see it.
Excellent.
It is.
The system, it works. It's working. All right.
So Mitchell did something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He threatened with going to the joust, but now his barrel roll allows him to just like, nope, I'm not going. And now he's back again into the asteroids. So Grievous seemed to be flanking, but surprise, now he's not.
Yeah, one of the things with the squad is, you know, it can be frustrating to play against because you feel like your opponent is essentially telling you, is quote unquote not playing the game. But you know, there is a certain amount of time where if we don't have engagement, we're gonna have to have these guys engage. That is part of the expectations of tournament play here. Just noticed
Well, as I was saying, I played the 4 Vipers here, against the 4 Vipers yesterday. And a couple of moments in the game, I was like, okay, I got him. I was playing Jena Bombers, so I'm gonna block him. I'm done. And then he just barreled, like, wait, where are you going? I was like, he just avoided my arcs and kept shooting me. It's like, I thought I had you blocked. And then the barrel took him somewhere else. So it's really, really tricky. But hopefully we'll get an engagement and we can see those barrel rolls in action. And I'm afraid when the Nantex will tractor the Vipers, and if he chooses to barrel roll from the tractor, he will still have to use the banked template, right? Yeah. It is for yeah. Opens up the yeah. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Absolutely, yes.
Check, check, check. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, there we go. I had to unplug and replug in my telestrator to get to work. I'm like, why is it not working? Okay, so here's one of the things I want to talk about. Let's talk about rock placement, okay? So these rocks over here, they very obviously benefit Mitchell, right? They create a screen for his Star Vipers,
he's basically
right?
saying, you want to get there, you have to go through the rocks.
Exactly. So I don't know what Colin's experience level is, but this is just for future players. Anybody who's playing against this squad, you want to clear all of this out. Your rocks need to be here, here, and here. You put them all on your side of the board, because the Star Viper player is going to want to crowd wherever it is. They place a rock, you go on the opposite side. It's just there's no reason for Colin in this matchup to have him squished up there. We'll see how it ends up affecting him, but one of the things that I'm worried about in this matchup for Colin is that he's got a lot of obstacles to deal with there, and that's a lot of space for the Star Vipers to get going.
Yes, absolutely. The obstacles are benefiting the Star Vipers. Absolutely. Sometimes it seems like they're gonna go into the rock, but the barrel roll helps them to hide behind rocks, and so yeah, he's gonna have to maneuver into the rocks to actually try to attack them close, and that's going to be hard to do. Yep.
Now, for everybody joining us today, just want to remind you of a couple of things here. We have 6 rounds of play this weekend. We also will be live tomorrow, so we'll be there. Also, if you don't know, we stream here live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Gold Squadron Podcast. You can go ahead and check out our schedule. If you're watching on Twitch, you have it all right there. So please join in the fun. Monday's our podcast where we just have discussions about X-Wing. Come be part of our conversations. Wednesday, League Night, where Gold Squadron members play against the community, and then Flight Club, where we have community members face off against each other in weird list building challenges. It's super fun. Join in. Now go ahead, Francisco. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was saying that he's rotating his turrets to the left, so probably he's going to turn to the inside, or maybe setting up for next rounds. Those turrets facing the opposite side now probably mean that he's expecting to have shots fire briefly.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the thought might be, if Mitch is going to stay on this side of the board here, all he has to do, he can go ahead and turn in here. You have that arc pointed in that direction to the right, and that just allows you to get shots. If Mitchell's going to be cagey, he probably it's like, I'll just be cagey too. I'll just kind of strafe, get my shots, and get going here.
Maybe you can put some Nantex through the central corridor and have others come through upright to our streamers, to our viewers. So one or two through the middle, and others to the back, trying to cover the exit of the Vipers.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have Grievous there, opening his arc like to the front. Yeah. So Mitchell's doing his game, and I think Colin is trying to maximize his firepower as much as he can against the Vipers, trying to cover the exits, which seems wise.
Now, for those of you who are watching right now in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and take a look to see how did you guys bet in this game. Looks like 72% of the field went with Mitchell, and we had 28% of the field go with Colin. I'm telling you, those of you who bet on Colin could win big if he takes it. But yeah, you know, I definitely see how this matchup could seem favored for Mitchell because of the maneuverability of the Star Vipers is really good. But the biggest advantage that Colin has in this matchup is the initiative. Right? He has some decision making for when they actually get in the scrum, in order to take on that tractor and move his ships in positions that will be more favorable. Because the strength of this Star Viper squad is the maneuverability, and of course you get 4 concentrated arcs in one place. But if you could either not be in those arcs, or you start taking one off the board at a time, that starts to really increase your odds of being able to win this game.
Yeah, especially the first shots when he has crack shot are very strong, but then as the game moves on, he starts to lose firepower. So if he's able to, as you say, control the positioning on table, he's gonna have his chances high.
In the chat right here said, did my sub work first time using Prime to sub? I think so. If you have access to the emotes, that means it's working. And it looks like you have your sub badge, so I think you're good. 57 minutes on the clock at this point. Now here's the question, Francisco, I have for you. Is at what point do you think Mitchell will be willing to engage here on his own terms?
I think he wants to keep control of where the rocks are going to help him. So basically, I just think he wants to play like who chickens out first, mm-hmm. Like who commits first. Who commits first? Sometimes with some lists, you have to wait to see who commits first. So I think he's waiting. I think he wants to see where the Nantex are going to end up and maybe try to go the other way to get to where he can open up the space and maybe try to not allow the Nantex to use the tractor beam in their advantage, because that's a really, really good tool that he has now. He can barrel roll out of the Viper's arc. Mm-hmm. So if he finds them maybe trapped between rocks or between the formation, he's not going to be able to use the tractor beam into his advantage. So I think he's going to play the patience game. Mm-hmm. Whoever commits first maybe is going to be in disadvantage, because so far no one has actually committed. They're just like boxers studying each other.
Agreed.
Because Star Viper's options are still open. You can bank either way and barrel roll in or out, so you don't know yet. But this turn is going to be, maybe he's going to tell us what's going to come out after that, how the battle's going to go.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely agree. And now this is the thing about X-Wing, right? You can have lots of different types of games, right? You have these games where players fly immediately at each other, and you got dice rolling from like round 1. But there are definitely these more, let's call them surgical games, right? Where things slowly start to unfold.
And focus.
I've just been sent over here.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, what I mean, bro.
But he stayed there, so.
I mean, we're about to start shooting in about 2
Okay, so Brown next turn will have to go either left or he's gonna hit the rock.
I was sent over by DM to by both players that
So maybe
stalling.
Mitch is already saying where he's going.
Yeah, we're about to go murder each other. Be patient, guy.
Let's see how Colin responds.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is, I think Colin has also been patient. Because one of the things you'll see from some players is that in this initial engagement, we a lot of times you will see players not not be patient, right? With the Star Viper, you gotta wait for your chance. You gotta wait for your opportunity to get it there.
Yeah, and moving the turret to the left the previous round is a proof that he's being patient. He doesn't want to commit right away. He wants to see, and that's good for him for his chances. Because if you go straight ahead and you overcommit against the Vipers, it's game over, I think. So I like his strategy.
Agreed. All right. Looks like I'm having a bit of an audio error here. Well.
So even though he's tractored now, he's being protected by the rock probably, so...
Alrighty.
And now his right and his blue can either bank into the rocks or maybe bank into the edge of the board and try to get behind. So even though he's trying to get an engagement, he's still not 100% committing on where he's going next.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. We're going to have our first shots here. This is where we get to see how, we haven't seen graphitic deflection really much in the meta. Let's go ahead and read that card. It says, while you defend, you may re-roll one defense die for each tractor ship in the attack arc. So as you have friends out there, you can re-roll. Of course, the problem is you end up taking these ships from 3 agility to 2 agility. You get the re-roll with the focus in there. So 2 die, a reroll, and a focus versus 3 dice. You have a higher chance to get evades. Like if you had 3 dice naked, that's worse than 2 dice with the focus. I haven't exactly done the math on 2 dice with the focus and reroll versus 3 dice and a focus on there. I think maybe it gives you some flexibility there to hold on to the focus for attacking. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but now he's going to go 3v. That would be 3, 4, 5. So that's if you get, I don't know, focus, hit. It's like you don't want to spend it because probably Vipers are going to evade that.
Yep. Here we go. First attack going into the brown Star Viper there, or we have it labeled as orange. And we've got 1 crit. Plenty of dice here. Should be fine. Safe.
Yep.
Excellent. Next shot. I'm sure it's going to be probably red or blue.
So blue's coming up, I think. Yep.
All right. We got 2 dice here. 2 on 4. Same target. This is unobstructed now. And the next shot?
Yeah, this one is unobstructed. Colin.
All right, here we go.
Yep. And this one's going to be 3v4, I guess. Yep. Yep.
And hit crit there. Trying to get into those Star Viper shields. All right. Got 3.
2 hit and a crit, yeah.
And there we go. We're going to get into the shields. It will take 1 shield on the brown Star Viper.
Yeah, that's another advantage that he has with the Initiative 4 ships, is that he's going to maybe force them to spend the focus into defense.
So that Predator paying off there. All right, and here's General Grievous taking a shot as well. Grievous, you can see from that arc that Grievous is going to be taking a lot of heat this turn because he has 4 arcs pointed at him. I don't know if Grievous makes it out of this.
Yeah. Especially that he's not going to have his mods.
Mm-hmm. And you can also see from the bullseyes that Mitchell has a couple of crack shots that are going to be live there as well.
Yeah.
And here's the first one. Range 3 from red going into brown.
And especially with the firepower that Crackshot gives you, you can take Grievous out of the table.
Yep, that's going to be 3 after spending the focus.
Yeah. He's gonna pray for a ship crit.
Yeah. That's
Ouch.
3 blanks. 3 blanks. If we get the ship crit, we might be able to see Soulless 1 trigger here. Hit. Let's take a look at what's the card. Card flipped was damaged engine. That is a ship crit, and he can actually use that to go ahead and Soulless 1. No, that's pilot crits, isn't it? Sorry. Oh, I'm thinking about Impervium plating. He does not have that on him.
Yeah.
So that crit is sticking. That damage engine is stuck there.
We were thinking of the wrong card.
That's right.
Oops.
And that's another hit crit.
Ouch.
Grievous is taking hit crit. And Grievous is short for the world. It does look... We have crack shot out there, yep. And that's it.
Yeah,
Grievous is down to 1, I believe. Gets a disabled power regulator. Will it matter, though?
I don't think so. He still has...
Oh, hot fire.
Wow.
Hit, crit.
Oh
And Grievous is gone.
Yeah. It was a hard place to put Grievous there. Just in front of all of them. But,
let's get some F's in the chat for Grievous. We barely knew you.
maybe he thought he was not going to come back to this side with the Vipers and maybe go through the edge of the table. That's why he put Grievous there.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely a possibility.
Yeah.
So looking at our possibilities for both these players here, Mitchell might be able to. He still has 1 shot left, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
He's going into purple.
Yep, which is tractored and no focus here. And nothing.
Oh, he got... No. Yeah.
So that Star Viper had already spent its focus on defense, which is why there was nothing there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be definitely an uphill battle at this point for Colin because he's got 4 pretty healthy Star Vipers to chew through. Only one of them has lost a single shield. Not looking too great.
Yeah, and he's already 52 points behind, and each Star Viper is 50 points. So even if you get 1 out, you're still behind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really uphill battle. Yeah. He's gonna have to pull out every trick on the hat to get this one.
Absolutely. I want to see if he can. We talked about the initiative. I want to see if he can use the initiative to his advantage in order to take out some of these ships. You got to arc dodge because right now Mitchell is keeping them in a bit of a block, and this turn is going to be kind of strange for the Star Vipers. Mitchell committed to this spot that was going to allow him to get Grievous this turn, but let's take a look at a couple of things here. So these 2 Star Vipers, red and yellow, should be able to pretty easily. Actually, let me go ahead and change this to yellow so more people can see it. We'll be able to get through that gap. I don't think the 1 hard fits here. Green should be fine, but he might have an opportunity to take out brown. by the nature of the position, he's likely going to hit the rock. The question is, if Mitchell knows that, if he has decided, I know I'm going to hit the rock, does he take this Star Viper and just throw it into the fray of these, why am I forgetting the name? The Nantex, there we go, of these Nantex fighters, and maybe try to get some blocks?
Yeah, maybe instead of just trying to play it safe with Brown, you can say, hey, I'm 52 points ahead. I can spare the 50 points at worst case scenario and just throw it in them, try to block the Nantex maybe, or maybe fly past them if the Nantex go fast and just take Brown out for a ride and then come back. So I guess you have to assume you're hitting the rock, just deal with it and try to use it at your own favor. And if Colin knows that, probably don't go slow.
Yeah.
Go fast and fly past Brown. Because otherwise, if you bump, he can still go for the. If he bumps, he can still go for the tractor and all that stuff. But he's gonna have a hard time, anyways. No focus.
Now, real quick, one thing I always love doing at these big event streams, by the way, thank you for everybody for tuning in today. I like to see where everybody's watching from. So you'll see a poll show up on your screen. It's very easy to participate. All you got to do is type the number that corresponds with where are you watching from. So here,
let's see how many people from South America is joining us. I know some of them are playing, but my fellow South Americans.
We should have some friends out there. We should have some friends out there.
Yeah.
So there you go. Polls on the screen. Where are we watching from? We have X-Wing players from around the world. It's always super amazing when new players make it into our community and they really realize how global X-Wing has become. But looks like the players are set to go. Dials are good. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I want to see what Brown's going to do. This is going to be really interesting.
So we see...
What do you do when you're facing a rock and you're absolutely sure you're going to hit it?
You accept it.
Or maybe... or maybe he just said, you know what, I'm going to gamble with the left bank one, see what happens.
Sure, yeah, that is absolutely a possibility.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Nervous.
I think he was just double checking a couple of things. Colin gave us the arrow. Looks like he's good to go.
Yeah.
And
so
there it is. There it is. There's the 3 bank over the rock. Just trying to get in the way. Doesn't take any damage. Let's see.
Yeah.
Now it looks. I think that the 2 forward might actually fit right here. If he went slow. There's a possibility to take this one out if we went slow with these and you turn the red one away.
Well, to Colin's advantage, if he bumps, he can still tractor himself and move around.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still have 4 guns shooting at Brown and kill him before.
All right, and Mitchell he's aware of the fact that some of those Nantex could be coming from the top there, turning the green Star Viper out there. Very good move.
Yes, you're populating the area, so basically wherever you go, you have Star Viper over there. Try to force him and tempting him to spread his guns, which is always a bad idea against swarms or against this type of list. You have to concentrate your fire, and sometimes your rival is going to taunt you into like, hey, shoot at this one, then shoot at this one. So you end up spreading out the shots, and that's not good. So Colin has to focus on one and try to put as much damage as he can to try to balance the game.
Yep. Now the Star Vipers.
And those.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, the red and the green one there, they can do whatever they want next round. They can bank and then barrel the other way. So he kept his options really open with red and green. Yellow is more predictable what he's going to do, but the other ones are like really...
Yep, and I think here we go. So we got the bank out. Does he turn the arc to the left? I think you focus on brown. There's no reason there. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Do it. There. Yeah. Colin, go. Yes.
We just won a balance game.
Yes. Cool. All right. So I want to see where these other ones went. He has an opportunity to take brown off the board if he can land all 4 of these shots. He's probably going over the order.
If with purple he went 1 straight, you don't need to tractor yourself. You can have a 4 die range 1 in bullseye with predator to modify and focus. So same with blue and same with orange. If he did the 1 straight.
Right now, it looks like he might be debating if he wants to move the Nantex. Looks like he's not going to. Another 1 bank will rotate. That's going to be another range 1 3-die shot with that turret arc into the brown Star Viper. All right. So played it safe. Played it safe. Went for the banks away. I think he definitely anticipated the jump through the rock. So good call on Colin. I mean, Mitchell's move was great. Like in a lot of cases, you will have players rush in there and end up eating up that block. But Colin called it. So there's the block. I really want to see where orange went.
And especially he has done really, really good with the arcs. I play Nantex for a while, and I really struggle with the turret because you really need to plan ahead. What do you want to do next turn?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and this one does bump. Oh, I just noticed he has them named by the Ninja Turtles. Michelangelo bumped. Oh, cowabunga, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I hovered my mouth over it. I was like, oh. But he does have range 1 shots on all of them.
Yeah.
And the Nantex was able to rotate that arc because it's just after you execute a maneuver, not fully execute. So here we go. 4 range 1 shots. Can he take out this Star Viper? 1 hit on the first one. 1 evade.
Yeah. Here come these ones have a focus, so probably gonna be.
Now here he's hoping to take down some damage. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to be 3 after spending the focus. And I think at this point, I know that some newer players will debate, is this the smart place to spend the focus? I think when you're behind in this case, you need to offense is defense because you get that ship off the table. Ooh, he's taking all 3 of those.
All 3, yeah. Especially because you can PS kill him.
Yeah.
You can kill him before he shot. So the rest of the shots are not range 1, so you need to get him out of the table. Another one.
And that's going to be 2 hits after spending the focus.
Yeah. He's choosing violence.
And Mitchell not saved by the dice. That Star Viper's taken off the table. Colin closing the gap, 50-52, and he still has a shot left.
Yeah, you can try to do something with red. With Raphael.
Yeah, Raph. Definitely take the range 2 shot if you have it in the side arc, which looks like he did not. So, looks like he has to go obstructed.
Range 3 obstructed.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you won't spend the focus, I think, if you...
No, you do not. Especially because it's the closest to all the other 3 ships that are shooting.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost got it through.
Yeah.
One moment.
Sometimes you say, it's 5 die, let's go. But green die will always betray you.
All the time. It's true.
Yeah.
All of it. All right, now Star Vipers gets a strike back here. Colin is hoping that graphitic deflection really pays off. 2 of these shots are going to be range 3, so he'll have 3 dice and a reroll to try to hold on to this ability. Only 1 on that initial shot from the yellow Star Viper.
So in this case, we have 3 ships in the attack arc, so it's 3 rerolls, right?
Yeah. It's the graphitic deflection reads.
Yeah.
While you defend, you may reroll 1 defense dice for each tractor ship in the attack arc. So yeah, those with all of those right here. So whichever Nantex gets shot will have 2 rerolls because there's 2 of them in the arc. Well, it looks like the Star Viper's hot fire might be running out this second round here. Has a reroll.
So
you got rerolls?
Reroll 2. There is.
He's looking for a squiggle. Oh, on 5 dice, not getting a single. That feels bad. Takes 1 damage on blue.
Shot on blue, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just because blue didn't have the focus token, so he's getting past that extra modifier, not a reroll. And now there will be 3 rerolls on this one.
Yes.
Colin looking for some natties after 3 hits coming in. There it is.
There they are.
3 squiggles, baby. Called it. Let's see them in the chat. Let's go.
I'm gonna ping you whenever I need natties. Dion, I need natties. Call them, please.
That's right.
Okay, so we're 52-50, and I think we have a game.
We do. Note, some people were saying, remember, he was firing into the blue ship, not red, which was at range 3. Yep. He wasn't going at the closest one.
But I think red needs to get an ion. Because he has the disable power regulator.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is true.
I'm not promoted, so I can't do anything, but maybe you can remind me.
I got it.
Ah, it was from... Yeah, he put it on Greaves, but I think it wasn't red. He moved it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't red.
No, red hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys. He had placed the card on the red ace for a while. That's why it was on the overlay like that. So I'll fix that.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they just spilled over. It's look. I can't hold all my cards. Look at all these cards. Flushing cards.
Actually, yesterday I was playing 6 Yena Bombers against these 4 Star Vipers, and I ran out of the damage deck. I had to reshuffle the discarder once.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted a couple of reminders here while we wait during planning. All these games end up getting uploaded to our YouTube channel. Hello to our YouTube audience who will watch this later. Welcome. And hopefully you can join us live sometime in the future. This is the Galactic Championship Series. Now, anybody who's watching live or watches this in the future, we have 4 other qualifying events for Coruscant that are happening. So if you haven't signed up yet, you can go to goldsquadronpodcast.com and get your tickets. They're essentially happening every other weekend from now until we get to Coruscant. There is a 2-weekend gap before Coruscant. We have some more events planned for after that as well, but we'll worry about that. This is the big one. This is the big kahuna. So hopefully you can join us. Anybody in the chat planning on playing in any of the other ones? Let us know.
I'm playing Crate.
Aha, yes, Crate. The tickets for Crate are actually going pretty quick. So if you're planning on playing in that one, that is definitely one you want to pick up if you can. Just make sure that you can actually play before you buy a ticket. That's important. Read the times. All right. Here we go. We got some movement from the Star Vipers.
Yeah. Maybe it's not gonna be too hard to go out of the green arc, especially with the tractor being for the Nantex.
Yeah.
So now, once again, the Star Vipers are to the left of the Nantex, and the turret is to the right. So he's planning really, really good on his turrets, because now he can tractor and move it, and still get shots.
Yeah, and I think one of the common strategies is to kind of force the Nantex to have to tractor, but in this build, Colin wants to tractor. He does not mind having to rotate that. It's barely an inconvenience.
Yeah. He's gonna probably rotate and boost, and he's gonna be out of the arcs.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, the tractor and the initiative playing to his favor.
Sunset Cyber in the chat asking, Dion, are there any giveaways today? Absolutely, there are giveaways today. We got giveaways brought to you by District Foundry, so we'll get to those later. We got some stretch goal giveaways that we're doing. I'm pretty sure we already hit some. We're already at 49 subs. So as that sub
count, now just focus. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. As those sub counters go up, we'll get more stuff. But yeah, we definitely. Oh, that's gonna be a nice bullseye. Couple of nice bullseye shots here for the Nantex.
Range 1 Predator focus. You're gonna save the red shot for last, and maybe try to wear him down with blue, and he's debating purple now. Maybe you want to focus on red. However, you're gonna get a range 1 tractor shot. That's an interesting choice. You take the tractor, shoot red, and have a range 1 less die from green, or just play it safe. Maybe the barrel roll will align the bullseye. What do you think? Into red. Maybe not.
Maybe not. I think it goes just a little bit too far. A couple of people in the chat asking if list would be unlocked. No. TTT is for the players, not for you guys. I love you. I love your faces. I'm actually going to get you guys a PDF of all the lists here in a little bit. We just need, only players on there. We have a limited amount of bandwidth. So just trying to conserve that. Hopefully y'all understand. Here we go. Got the rotate to the front to make sure he has that shot.
But he's starting with blue. Okay.
I mean, he's got solid shots. He's got solid shots all the way around. Hit, crit. There you go. That's how you get it started. Try to strip that focus at least. Oh! Red. No. Sad. Red Viper.
And then you have the 4-die Predator focus. Oh, it's going to be tough.
And that is a panic pilot. That is a stressed Star Viper. No barrel rolls are coming soon. Triple stress. Colin can smell the blood in the water. We got a range 1 bullseye shot coming from this Nantex. And that's going to be a reroll with Predator.
Yeah, and he has the focus.
That's 4. Ooh. That is 4. This could be the end of red right now.
Now we need natties again.
Oh, he's got to focus. He's got to focus. He'll be taking 1.
Yeah.
Because I believe he barrel roll focused.
No focus token.
No focus token on that one, according to producer Nick.
And it's gone.
By the way, hi, producer Nick. I don't know if you said hi to the people yet today.
Hello to the people.
Here we go. We got this.
Well, I didn't see a focus token, but he just converted the result. So
Yeah,
it was
I'm pretty sure it was there. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was stressed. So barrel linked to focus.
Yeah, I think they basically just swapped focus tokens. I think is what happened. I think Colin took Mitch's and Mitch took Colin's. No big deal though. Same result, 1 damage, and now Orange trying to finish him up. I think that's so that Donatello Purple can try to do that bullseye onto Green. All right, here we go. From downtown, we got the has the Predator reroll.
Oh my God, he's hot.
Oh, he's got 3. He got 3. He's
There you go.
He's not gonna get red. He's not gonna get him because I don't think the bullseye is on red from purple. Is it in? It is not. It is not. I'll switch to the local here view so you guys can see. It is out of arc there, my friends. Red Star Viper gets to live at least 1 more turn. And here's that range 1 bullseye shot going into Green. Trying to make up for that lost ground on red.
Yeah, but he's debating the focus, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. I think you go for it. I would go for it. Just do it. This is your chance. This is your chance to do. When else are you going to have that damage potential?
But he's going to Green, right?
Yeah.
You can try to reroll 1. He's in your bullseye. He spent it. There is. Choosing violence again.
That's right. Looking for some blanks, and he's able to get 2. A shield and a card. He's 1 away from half on Green.
Yeah. Always choose violence, they say in chat.
Yes. All right, and we are on to the Star Viper's chance to do some damage here. Starting with Green, this is probably going all into purple, I would guess.
Yeah. So 3v3, he's not tractored. And he will have 1 reroll due to orange, right? Yeah.
Yep, there's the reroll. Looking for the squiggle, and does not get it. Takes 1.
But anyway, he's forcing the Vipers to spread out the damage, which is very beneficial for Colin. Because even though damage is going through, you're not adding up to get half points.
And hit crit.
Ooh,
that is bad. The crits hurt, and that is that a dead Nantex? Purple is gone.
Hit crit. Yeah. Donatello is gone. Go get some pizza.
The fun fact for the chat.
So maybe Grievous was Splinter then? Yeah.
Yeah, Master. Yeah.
Grievous' name Splinter.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Fun fact for the chat. Donatello is my favorite Ninja Turtle. That'll be on the test, by the way.
Red has crack shit. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
And hit crit, doing the roll. No focus. He's gonna eat the crit after the crack shot.
Yeah.
And paying for not taking red off the board earlier, and receives the fuel leak.
That was good etiquette, I think, because he told him like, "Yeah, I have crack shit." Oh, okay. So then I'm gonna re-roll because the obvious play. You're not playing to have your opponent forget something, and hopefully you'll have him forget something. That's good etiquette.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you might say, "Oh no, I already said crack shot," but that's
Yeah.
not the way you do it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Be
the gotcha X-wing, right? It's like, oh, are you gonna spend that? No, ha, crack shot. Like, oh, well, I had the focus. Yeah.
Yeah. One time I was playing with a guy from down here. He had Vader, and he was like, "Okay, you're not gonna do anything else." No, I'm not. Okay, Vader. Oh, but I boosted and I didn't focus. Yeah, I was hoping you forget. He told me, like, that's not the way you do it. We're just playing a casual game at the store Monday afternoon. Okay, I'll take it, but don't do it. It's not nice, especially in a casual game like.
You know, there are some people to switch subjects here, just because I see that the chat is debating on what's the best Ninja Turtle. I think we have to do a poll. I think we need to do a poll here. All right. So here, I'm going to get it ready. Best Ninja Turtle. Make sure I spell this right so people don't make fun of me. All right. I'll use their abbreviations here. Okay. Donnie, Leo, Mikey. Man, we should see that pop up on the screen right there. All right. Best Ninja Turtle. Let's find out. The votes are coming in. Come on, Team Donatello. Hold on, I gotta get my vote. I gotta get my vote in there. Come on. Now, for anybody watching live, if you've never watched a live X-Wing tournament, thank you for hanging out with us for the first time. And additionally, you know, it's a little bit different than watching on YouTube. This is definitely more interactive. I know that there are definitely some people who haven't been used to the live experience. Remember, this is an interactive experience. I want to have a conversation with you. Be a part of the chat. If you have a direct question for me, don't forget you can always use the @ Gold Squadron Podcast, and I will see your name highlighted in a message box here so that I can answer the question there. So don't be afraid. The chat is really nice. It is a great opportunity for learning, participating in things like this, like online polls. And it is really interesting to see where we're at right now with Donatello in the lead for our poll. All right?
There you go.
We'll leave that up for a little while, see if we can get at least 150 participants right now. That'd be about half of our audience today.
Okay, so what do you do with Red now? You take him out of the fight, try to clear the stress?
The Red Star Viper?
Yeah.
Which we have 2.
He's heavily damaged. He has 3 stress.
Yeah,
You protect him or just try to... Because maybe you can use him as bait. Like, I'm going to give you Red, try to have you go after him. Or just run away and save the points.
I think my instinct would be, just looking at the positioning, is I think he can get, with 15 minutes left, I think he can get the Star Viper away. Because by the time you would clear the stress, the game's going to be over in 15 minutes, in 3 turns. I don't know if that Star Viper could contribute with actions. The question is, are you willing to give up the 25 points, and what does that actually get you? What does that actually get you? I think you could get a block, for instance, onto orange this next turn with red. That'd be, I think, be a worthy cause. But outside of that, just work on trying to get rid of that stress and seeing if you can bring that Star Viper in and be a little bit of a threat later on. But I think I'm disengaging. But looks like Mitchell is bumping there. I don't know if that was on purpose. I think he may have been trying to jump over and be in the way for orange. Yeah. But I think green...
It was a straight 3.
Yeah, green, the tail of green was in the way in order to complete that. So didn't quite clear. I see what Mitchell was trying to do there, though. I don't think that was a tactical bump though. I think it was accidental. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good move. Yeah.
One bank lands. The bullseye is on. It's party time there.
Yeah, you have 3 guns on green now. Blue, red, and orange. They're all pointing to green. And green is not going to shoot anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Orange is the only one getting shots.
Now you see, so the tractor moved there. I'm curious to know. I guess that gets him the 1 reroll. There might be other Star Vipers out there. I guess that works. Yeah. We have lots of lists, different lists out there. I am working on getting that set for everybody. Sorry, I need a couple other Diones. Can anybody find me an additional Dione? That'd be great.
You need clones.
I need some clones, man. So if anybody's working on that tech, let me know. Let's get you paid. All right, here we go.
So range 1 through the turret. 2 hits.
And that's going to be it for red. The red Star Viper is out of here.
But he only has 3 damage cards.
Oh, did I miscount that? Are they might be stacked?
No, they're not.
They're
Unless my hand's not showing them. Yeah, he's dead. He has 4 now.
All right. So next shot. So very effective shot there from the fuel leaked range 1 shot. Sorry, from the blue shot. Now we have the red Nantex going range 1 into green. In for some pain here. Will he spend the focus?
2 hits, no focus, yeah. You're not getting shot, you need to spend it.
Spends for 2. Takes 1. That is half points on green now. Colin is starting to extend that lead, 125 to 89.
Yeah, he has been really, really hot, pointing the turrets in the right directions, making the right moves. Using, as you said, the initiative into his advantage, the PS. Just 1 there. Okay, so no shots to orange. Michelangelo safe for now.
Mikey. So right now, I think the ball is in Colin's court right now. He really is taking advantage of this of his situation.
Yeah. In the end, the rocks being all there too close didn't help him because he wasn't able to barrel roll. He didn't have space, and Colin tried to clog the space even more, which helped him. And now probably green is going to have to take a left turn to avoid that rock. At this point, you don't want to hit the rock, especially with green, who has already 2 damage. But yellow has a 1 bank free to the right, and then he's repositioning.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and close out our Ninja Turtles poll. Looks like Donatello is our champion with 32% of the vote. Thank you to everybody who participated in that.
There you go. The hero, the first one to go, the martyr.
That's right. Never forget.
Yeah. He's eating pizza with Splinter now.
That's right. Just took a vacation.
In Turtles Heaven.
Now I want to remind you guys that this round and all of our rounds today are brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use that coupon code Corellia 2020 for 15% off of your order.
Okay, so I have Victor from Chile saying, teacher, say hi to your homies, because just like you, I'm a teacher, and I'm known as that's why my nickname, Herr Professor, I'm known as the teacher, the professor. I played this week against another professor from Argentina for the ultimate South American professor, and I got the win, so I am the professor from South America. So I want to say hi to Victor and all the guys from Chile, especially my squad, the Sith squad. So thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, there's a lot of teachers, who play this game.
Yep.
A lot of smart people.
Okay, so green took the teachers are great, you know.
All right, so yeah, looking at the positioning with the Star Vipers facing to the right side, he's trying to catch either blue or orange in that net.
Yeah, at this point you just want to hit whatever you can see. Try to come back to the game. But now in the close shots, Colin is not tractored anymore, so hats out to him for. Okay, tractor is moving. Yeah.
Yeah, that gets him out of the green.
Smart move.
Yep. And we got a bump there. Ooh, yellow likes that. Yellow likes that. Now, Colin could take the tractor in order to barrel roll out of range 1, but then he would be inside of green's arc. So he has to make that decision. He could just take the tractor in order to have the re-roll, which is probably what he'll do. But then he's going to be forced to turn the arc. That's the problem. So he's not going to get a shot.
Exactly. And he's inside 2 arcs now. But he's shooting green. Again, choosing violence. Hit me and I hit you. Range 1.
All right. And
safe.
1. And we have another shot here. This is from Red, out the right side.
Yeah, he's getting cold reds now. 1 evade.
Well, this is the turn where Mitchell can definitely grab it back, having 2 good shots here.
Yeah. Another range 1.
And that's 3.
3 hits. And he's gone.
Got green. That honestly probably saved them a chunk of points for the orange Nantext. Could have very easily given up half without having a focus and having 2 shots. So it's up to yellow.
Okay, now you have range 2 with crack shot. No, he already spent his crack shot. But he's tractored. Ah, he's going to blue. Trying to get rid of blue. Still 2 rerolls.
And it's going to spend the focus and should be safe there.
He didn't. Weird. He didn't spend the focus.
No?
No. He took 1. But he had the focus. Well.
Zidane
He was there. Yep.
Yep. Well, missed opportunity. If they move on, that's not something we can correct. That's definitely a choice.
Yeah. Not at all. Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we have 3 minutes left in this match. This will be the last round. In a minute, you guys might hear my overall timer go off for the event. That's in my ears as well. I actually got to reconfigure my audio. It reset on me because I turned off the computer.
So Colin is 150 over 108.
Mm-hmm.
So Mitchell needs to take at least blue and one more to get the game back.
Yes.
Kill one and get half. It's hard with only one.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, he's only going to get one shot. There's likely no way. There's likely no way that the Nantex, or that we get more than one turn. Maybe we get two if they move quickly, but the Star Viper is going to probably have to chase down orange. Yeah. But then you use blue to threaten, right? You take blue, you turn to the right, hard one to the right, and then you start lining up that bullseye and start tapping away at yellow.
Yeah, it's almost impossible, really hard to do it, but you never know. Just one, probably boosting, or the barrel roll to face. Oh yeah, keep his options open. So you're definitely gonna shoot orange.
All right, so there's the one bank. Nantex can't shoot out the back, so keep it to the right side. No point of turning that, and we're just gonna keep trying to get those ships in position.
Mm-hmm. Because if he barrel rolls, orange is going to get a shot on blue, and you don't want a shot on blue.
Takes a focus.
How much left? Oh, 1 minute. I don't think it's
Yeah, this is going to be the last round. One thing about this online tournament that's a little bit different than playing in-person tournaments or in in-person tournaments or in sorry I'm trying to read a bunch of stuff or before, if you played in Space Jam, is a new round. When it comes to end of round, planning is not considered a new round in this format, just in order to keep people's time. We had a couple of issues with Space Jam, and that was a prerequisite for agreement for the players that's been on the website for a while. So that's something that could come up on stream. Just be aware of that.
Okay, so yellow was forced to spend the focus on the range 3 shot.
All right, Francisco, take the wheel here. I got to do a ping for the server.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's see. And time is up for the table. 2 hits and a crit. Ooh. Reroll. Takes a crit. But still you don't get half, even though you get direct hit. Oh. Weapons failure. And that will be it. Well, most of us were with Mitchell to win the game, as I did, but it turns out really, really good for Colin. What do you guys think in chat? What about the strategy playing the Nantex? He tried to corner the Vipers, keep them there, and it proved right in the end.
Yeah, you know, one of the interesting things is originally we were talking about how the rock placement benefited Mitchell, but in the end it actually ended up hurting him because Colin decided to take he basically used Grievous as bait and was able to